I pounded on your door like a madman, rain soaking through my coat, thunder shaking the sky behind me. I should have turned back, should have let you go. But tonight, I couldn't. Not with everything you still didn't know. Not with you marrying someone else tomorrow. Please, I choked the word out through the storm. Please open the door. I didn't know if you were home. I didn't know if you'd even speak to me if you were. After everything I did, I wouldn't have blamed you for locking me out of your life forever. But I had 5 minutes left to change everything. Just 5. The door creaked open a crack. You looked through the gap, your eyes red, your lips parted in shock. I looked into your face, the face I hadn't seen in nearly a year. You were more beautiful than I remembered, and more guarded. What are you doing here? Your voice trembled. I couldn't answer right away. My throat felt like it had swallowed stones. I could barely stand still. I need to talk to you, I said. Just for a minute. Just tonight. You looked at me like I was a ghost. Maybe I was. Maybe part of me had died the night I left you behind. Your fingers hovered near the doorframe, hesitating. Then, finally, you stepped back. I walked inside, dripping onto your hardwood floor, heart pounding harder than the rain behind me. You shut the door. We stood there, silent. You didn't say a word. You didn't have to. Everything was in your eyes. Anger, hurt, love, fear. I held out the towel you offered me with a shaky hand. Thanks. You crossed your arms, keeping your distance. You shouldn't be here. I know. I'm getting married tomorrow. I know. Then why are you standing in my living room right now, like you didn't rip my heart out and vanish? Because I never stopped loving you. But I didn't say that. Not yet. Not until I told you the truth. I need you to hear something, I said. And after that, you'll never see me again if that's what you want. You didn't speak, but you didn't throw me out either. So I kept going. The day I left you, I lied. I told you I didn't love you anymore. I looked straight into your eyes, letting every word land. That was a lie. I loved you then. I love you now. You flinched, like the words stung more than healed. Then why did you leave me? Your voice cracked. Why did you end it without even telling me why? My hands trembled as I reached into my coat pocket. I pulled out the small velvet box, the one you threw at me, the day everything fell apart. I'd never gotten rid of it. Couldn't. I set it down on the table beside us. The ring glinted in the lamplight. Your breath hitched. You carried that all this time? You whispered. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let you go. You blinked quickly. Your voice was barely a whisper. Why did you walk away? I closed my eyes. The hardest part was still coming. I found out I was dying. You didn't react at first. Maybe you thought you'd misheard. I kept talking, fast, because if I stopped, I'd break. Heart failure. Out of nowhere. 1 week, I was planning our wedding. The next, I was sitting in a hospital being told I might not live another 6 months. You stared at me, frozen, like time had stopped. I couldn't bear the thought of you watching me wither away, of you living in fear, hoping for a miracle that might never come. My voice cracked. So I pushed you away. I thought I was protecting you. You thought destroying me was protection? You took a step toward me. Your eyes were wild now, shining, devastated. You let me believe you didn't want me anymore, that I wasn't enough, that I didn't matter. I thought it was the kindest way to let you go. It was the cruelest. I didn't argue. I let the pain wash over me. Then your voice softened, barely audible. So what changed? I got the transplant, I whispered. 3 months later, it was a miracle. I survived. But when I woke up, I realized I'd lost something else. You. I stepped closer. Our breath mingled in the air between us. Do you still love me? You didn't answer right away. You just looked at me, eyes glistening. Then you whispered, yes. And you broke. You collapsed into me, and I caught you. My arms wrapped around you instinctively, pulling you into my chest, your body trembling against mine. You cried like you'd been holding it in for months. I buried my face in your hair and held on like it was the last thing tethering me to the earth. I missed you, you sobbed. I missed you every night. I hated you for leaving me, but I still wished it was your name I was taking tomorrow. I pulled back just enough to see your face. My hand cradled your jaw, thumb brushing away tears. Run away with me, I whispered. Right now. Leave all of it behind. No more pretending, no more safe choices, just you and me. Your lips parted, breath catching. I can't, you whispered. I'm supposed to marry him in the morning. Everyone's expecting. Do you love him? Silence. That told me everything. I leaned in slowly, watching your eyes as they fluttered closed. My fingers slipped into your hair, brushing it behind your ear, tracing the side of your neck like I used to. You shivered at my touch. And then our lips met. Soft at first, searching, like we were afraid it would hurt. Then deeper, fierce, desperate. I felt your breath catch, felt your fingers tighten in my coat. You kissed me like I was air, and you'd been drowning without me. I tasted salt from both of us. I pressed closer, anchoring you, anchoring me. Your body melted against mine, and for one perfect second, nothing else existed. Imagine your heart racing, lips tangled with the one person you thought you'd never touch again, while someone else is knocking on your door. When we finally broke apart, gasping, you whispered, I don't know what to do. I rested my forehead against yours. Say yes. To what? To us. Your breath trembled. Your fingers touched my face like you were memorizing it again. Then 3 sharp knocks at the door. Your fiancé's voice cut through the air like a blade. Are you in there? You went pale. The sound of his voice shattered everything. Your eyes snapped to the door. My heart slammed in my chest. I grabbed your hand without thinking. You held it, tight. What are you going to do? I asked, my voice just a breath. Another knock. He was closer now, right outside. You stepped toward the door, but you didn't open it. You stopped. You turned back to me, standing there, soaked and shaking, completely undone, and you whispered my name. I held my breath. I still don't know what you were going to say, because right then, the screen went dark, and I'm still standing here, waiting for your answer. Would you have opened that door? Or would you have taken my hand and run? If you need to know how this story ends, then stay close. Hit subscribe, because this isn't over.